today's session, I will be guiding you through a 30-minute upper body burn. This session is specifically designed to help you improve your posture, standing a little taller, bringing those shoulders up, down, and back, as well as using moves that incorporate the arm, the scapular region, and the upper back. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. So we're going to begin with our warm-up seated today. You can sit with your legs crisscross, or if it feels more comfortable, you can extend the legs in front of you, hip distance apart. Whichever leg variation, be sure to sit nice and tall on your sits bones. So begin by resetting the posture by bringing the shoulders up, down, and back. Place your hands on top of your knees. Let's begin by mobilizing the spine in 4 different ways. I want you to begin with an inhale. As you round the spine forward, you're going to draw your belly button to your spine. So forward flexion of the spine here. You're going to create a deep C shape with your abdominals. Exhale as you inhale. I want you to open up the chest nice and wide as you guide your gaze forward towards the ceiling, arching the back. Exhale, you round the spine forward. Create that deep C shape with your abdominals. Again, draw the belly button to the spine. And reverse. One more time, both directions. We're going to start with some simple guided moves here. And throughout the workout, the moves will get a little bit more challenging as we go. Beautiful. From here, we're moving into lateral flexion of the spine by extending the arms out in airplane mode. Inhale to side bend. Exhale as you use your abdominals to draw you back to sitting up position. Again, we're sitting nice and tall, perch on our sitting bones. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Warming up the lateral spinal flexors. Okay. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more time on both sides, and we'll be moving into rotation next. Beautiful. From here, bringing the hands behind the head, interlacing the fingers, thumb at the jawline, press the head back into the hands. Open up the chest nice and wide. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale 2 times as you pulse twice to the side. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Warming up the thoracic spinal rotators now, which in turn help to create length through the mid-spine, helping you to stand a little taller. All right, improving posture overall. And as we begin to mobilize the spine, that'll kind of warm things up as we move into our upper body region here. Exhale, exhale one more time on the opposite side. Beautiful. Extend the hands out into airplane mode. Engaging the abdominals and glutes first, pelvis in neutral. Bring those shoulders up, down, and back. Resetting your posture here in the shoulder girdle. Okay, so kind of rest your hands down. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, I want you to make small arm circles. The only thing that's moving is the arms. The body is nice and steady. Okay. Make sure your body is not swaying back and forth here. Okay, we're going to begin by warming up the delts here, the lats as well. Inhale through the nose, expanding the lungs with air. Exhale through the mouth. Before we start to feel the shoulder region getting a little bit warmer. Go ahead and reverse arm circles, opposite direction. Again, nice steady moves. Isolating your breath work. As the exhale should be an audible exhale in Pilates. All right, this allows you to get through the hardest part of the move. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Go ahead and bring the elbows in towards the side. So you're going to squeeze your armpits nice and close to your body here. Extending the hands forward, palms are facing. We inhale through the nose. Exhale, I want you to go ahead and bring your arms out to the sides, laterally and external rotation. Go ahead and bring your hands back into seated position. So we inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring the hands out. So again, keep the shoulder girdle engaged here. All right, we're warming up the external rotator muscles in the shoulder. All right, which will then in turn improve posture, helping you to keep the chest open versus that rounded position. All right. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bring the hands out towards the sides. Squeeze in the armpit region. Nicely done. Making sure to sit nice and tall, perched on the sitting bones, refraining from your spine, rounding forward. All right. One of the hardest things in Pilates really is we're fighting against our own gravity, body weight, in these mat sessions. So be sure to sit nice and tall. Right, the body naturally wants to slump forward, so no slumping is the name of the game today. Inhale, prepare, exhale. Bring the hands out. One more time, stay with me. Beautiful. All right, from here, go ahead and bring your arms in a goalpost position. I want you to inhale as you bring the forearms in. As you exhale, you're gonna bring the arms out into the goalpost, down and back. Squeeze your rhomboids, okay? So those muscles in between, right in the middle of your scapula, right? So you can kind of picture a little walnut in between your scapular region. You're gonna try to crack the walnut, all right, as you bring your goalpost down and back. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, and squeeze. Nicely done. As we help to mobilize the scapula, that will allow us to strengthen during our strengthening moves in Pilates. That will allow the strengthening portion to go a little bit more smoothly as you have more flexibility and mobility throughout the scapular region. One more time, we inhale to prepare. Exhale. Beautiful. Now stay here and we're gonna pulse. So inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Nicely done. Feel the scapular region getting a little warm here. You're doing great work. For 3, for 2, and 1. Nicely done. Release. Hands come overhead. Roll out the wrists, up, down, and around. Inhale, open the chest wide. Exhale, bring the hands down. One more time. Beautiful. Nicely done. At this point, if you need a sip of water, go ahead and grab that. If not, meet me in the prone position and we'll continue our workout. So we're going to begin on all fours. Stack your palms underneath your shoulders, legs hip distance apart, knees stacked under hips. Go ahead and kind of sink down into your shoulder blades a bit. Engaging the shoulder girdle. I want you to retract the neck back. Now, if you have a small arch in your low back, shift your pelvis so that way your pelvis is in a neutral position, flat back, engaging the transverse abdominis. Okay, you should feel that engagement right about now. I want you to inhale through the nose. As you exhale, I want you to sink down into the shoulder blades for some scapular push-ups. Exhale, press up. Inhale now, we sink down into it. Exhale, press up again. Once more, we're mobilizing. So I specifically designed this workout to help mobilize the spine, okay, the upper spine from top to bottom. Additionally, the scapular region, as I mentioned, once we start with mobilizing these specific joints, these specific areas in our body, it will allow us to move more fluidly and with more ease. Inhale, we sink down to the shoulder blades. Exhale, press up. Nicely done. Again, we're moving at a pace that feels comfortable to you. Beautiful. For 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Take your right hand, place it behind your head, elbows wide, thumb at the jawline. Press your head back into your hand. Pelvis is in neutral, engaging transverse abdominis. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, you're going to rotate from the core to the side for some thoracic rotation. Inhale, elbow shines forward. Exhale, rotate from the core. Now, specifically keep your hips square, right? We don't want to twist up through the pelvis, all right? We're twisting here through the midsection. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, twist, opening up through the midsection here, all right? Which will in turn help improve your posture. 3, 2, stay with me, last one. Nicely done. Place that right palm to the mat. Left hand comes behind. Open up the chest wide. Pelvis in neutral. We inhale, prepare, exhale. Rotate, keep the hips square. The top of the feet planted firmly into the mat. And we rotate. 3, 2, last one. Beautifully done. Go ahead and press that left palm to the mat. From here, we should still be in good posture, good positioning. I want you to inhale as you sink down into your scapular region, retract the neck back. As you exhale, go ahead and make a fist with your right hand. Thumb is pointing towards the ceiling. Exhale, we lift. With the same hand, same thing. Lower, exhale, lift. Opening up the chest nice and wide. So the hand should be coming out into a little wide position here. Keep the pelvis level. Try not to shift all your body weight to one side. Your hip might want to kind of make a dip here. All right. For 3. Squeeze in between the middle of the scapula, your rhomboid region. Last one. Beautiful. Press that right hand or fist into the mat. Sink into the scapula here. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, left hand's a fist. Thumb is pointed towards the ceiling and lift. We lower and lift. Keep the abdominals engaged. You should feel that engagement throughout your low abs, specifically transverse abdominis when your pelvis is in neutral. We're lifting and squeezing from the middle part of the scapula, the rhomboids. For 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Come on down here. We're going to lay flat on our stomach. Continue with this prone work. All right. So lower the head down. Arms are in goalposts. Legs together. Toes are pointed. Engaging the abdominals and glutes. Pelvis in neutral. Bring the scapula kind of up, down, and back a little. Resetting the shoulder girdle. I want you to inhale. Engage the abdominals and glutes. As you exhale, we're going to lift the upper body. Hands included. Lower everything back down so your legs stay down, only lifting from the midsection up. Use your exhale to help you lift. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. The more your abdominals and glutes are engaged, the less you'll feel it throughout your lumbar spine. As you come up, squeeze in between the scapular region. For 3, 2, last one. Beautifully done. From here, bring your hands out into a T position. You're going to make fists, and now your thumbs are going to be rotated down, pointing into the floor here. Okay. Bring the shoulders up, down, and back. Engage the abdominals and glutes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, we lift and lower. So we're lifting both arms at the same time. Squeeze in the rhomboid area. Lower and lift. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Nicely done. For 3, 2, last one. Nicely done. Extending arms and legs mat distance apart here. All right. I want you to inhale, engage your abdominals and glutes. As you exhale, you're going to lift everything up. Bring the arms and legs together and away. Together, inhale, exhale, away. Together, away. Lower down, nicely done. Keep your arms in the wide position. Bring your legs together, toes are pointed. Engage the abdominals and glutes. Inhale to the nose. Exhale, you're gonna keep your head down, but lift the arms. Again, making a fist, thumbs are pointed towards the ceiling. Inhale, engage abdominals and glutes. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Squeeze. The lifting should be coming from the middle part of your scapula. For 3, for 2, last 1. Nicely done, friends. Go ahead and press your arms in towards the mat. You're going to press yourself up and back. Let's go ahead and kind of relax the low back a bit. All right. Extending the arms forward, press the palms into the mat. Relax your forehead on the mat. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Tricep push-up, all right? So, knees hip distance apart. Press the palms firmly into the mat. All right. So shift the pelvis into neutral to begin, engaging those low abs. We inhale through the nose. You're going to lower down onto your forearms. Exhale, press up. Nicely done. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Don't let your back muscles kick in. Okay, I want this move to be coming solely from the arms. Nicely done. And we inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. If you'd like more of a challenge, you can always extend your legs long. I'm doing the beginner modification here. Pick whichever feels most comfortable to you during today's workout. Am I right? If your muscles feel challenged, of course, nothing that causes you sharp pain. 2 more. Lower down, press up. Last 1. Try not to hold your breath. Lower and press. Beautiful. From here, moving right along into cat-cow variation. All right. So palms stacked underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Again, with mobilizing the spine, allowing our body to stay nice and fluid in our motions. We inhale, arch the back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reverse. Gaze shines outward. Inhale, pause. Exhale, you're going to start with your lumbar spine. Curl your tail under, articulating bone by bone. Gaze is down now through the thighs. We inhale here, start in your scapular region. And exhale, reverse. Nicely done. Again, start at the lumbar spine. Tuck your tail, engaging the glutes. Beautiful. Pilates is all about moving with intention. All right. Keeping these moves mindful, noticing how you feel throughout each move. Beautiful. Last time as we reverse. Nicely done. Go ahead and come back to center position. At this point, if you need a sip of water, you can grab that. We're going to move into our sideline move or lateral work. All right. So we're going to do a side kneeling plank. It's a combination move. All right. So start with a side kneeling plank, and then we're going to be turning over supine into a reverse plank. So stay with me. I'll guide you through this. All right. So press your palm into the mat, fingertips pointing outward. Go ahead and stack the shoulders. Make sure the spine isn't collapsing in. Stack the hips, stack the knees and the ankles. All right, we're sitting up tall. Stay lifted through the obliques there. All right. So for more of a challenge, you can also extend the hand in the air. We inhale through the nose. As you exhale, you're gonna lift, press up, extend the top leg long, match up the knees, come down onto your bottom. You're gonna swivel around, fingertips pointing out to the side, engaging the abdominals and glutes. Inhale to prepare, exhale, lift, and lower. Go right back to that side plank. Stay with me. Fingertips shooting out. Stack everything up. Inhale, prepare, exhale, lift. Lifting the top leg if that feels comfortable to you. If not, you can always just stay in the side plank. Swivel around, inhale, prepare, exhale, lift, and repeat. These combination moves help with brain health, all right? Keeping our mind nice and active, all right? To think about what we're doing next, what breathwork pattern we have to do with each part of the move, all right? Challenging all aspects of the mind and body. All right. Stay with me. Last time. Lift and lower. Swivel around, reverse plank. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Beautifully done. All right, from here, go ahead and swivel your legs in front of you. Let's go ahead and tap into the shoulder region a bit more, and then we'll go on to the opposite side lying. So extend the arms out. Rest the arms into the shoulder girdle here. Using your sit bones to help you sit nice and tall, challenging the back muscles here. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, I want you to start pumping your arms. All right, nice fluid pumps. Keep the abdominals engaged, right? So we're making our back muscles work, sitting tall, making our abdominals work. Again, challenging the muscles throughout the arms and the shoulder girdle. Don't hold your breath. Nice strong pumps here. Three, two, one. Keep pumping. Flip the arms opposite way. You're going to pump up towards the ceiling. Again, sit up nice and tall, perching on your sitting bones. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. For 3. For 2. And 1. Nicely done. Hands come down. Come on to the opposite side here. Side kneeling plank and reverse plank. Stack the shoulders. Fingertips shooting out. Stack hips. Stack ankles. Lift up through the obliques. For more of a challenge, extend the hand into the air, okay? Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth as you lift up. For more of a challenge, extend that top leg long. Match up the legs. Swivel around. Fingertips shooting out to the side. Legs long. Chest shining forward. Sternum shining forward. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. And lower. Nicely done. Stay with me. Nice fluid motion here. Make sure you're set up in correct form before you lift and lower, okay? I don't want these moves to be rushed. All right. Beautiful. You can always kind of add on to these moves as well, all right? Like I mentioned, you can lift, extend the top leg if you want. You can do one more. You can bend one more and extend one more. Same with reverse plank. You can add on kind of the same thing. As you lift, you can bend one leg, set it down, bend the opposite leg, return to the mat, all right? I'm all about changing up our workouts, making our mind work a little harder, challenging the body last time in both directions. Inhale to prepare, exhale, lift. And we lower. Nicely done. Beautiful. All right, friends, here we go. Last move of the workout. So swivel your legs around. We're gonna end with the classical Pilates 100 move. Challenging the arms, challenging the abdominals. So pick your leg variation, all right? Legs bent, so knees bent, legs in tabletop, or fully extended. Arms overhead. Palms outstretched. We inhale through the nose. As you exhale, I want you to tilt your pelvis back if your legs are floating in the air like mine. Lifting the head, neck, and chest. Palms face the mat, engaging the abdominals. And we pump for 5 counts. So we're going to inhale through the nose for 5. Exhale from the mouth. So we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Nicely done. Inhale and exhale. Nice solid pumps, like you're pumping through water. All right. Try to peel the scapula up off the mat a little higher. Draw your belly button to your spine. If your legs are extended, the lower you go, the more challenging. Okay. If you need to take it down a notch, feet to the mat, you can always do that as well. Okay. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Joe Pilates, when he designed the 100, he said that this 100 move is like an internal shower, right? So if you're camping and you're cold, if you need to get the blood pumping, do the 100. This in turn will allow the blood to help circulate throughout all parts of the body. Last time, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nicely done. If legs extended, lower one foot at a time. Relax your head to the mat. Nice work today. Let's go ahead and end our session with a few stretches, all right? Go ahead and extend your arms out into a T. Drop your knees to the side. Turn your head the opposite way. Enjoying a nice rotation here throughout the thoracic spine. We're gonna let the heart rate come down. Bring the knees to the opposite side of the mat. Turn your head opposite direction of your knees. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. From here, I want you to cross one of your heels over the opposite thigh. You can hold on to the back of the thigh for an even deeper stretch here. Stretching out the piriformis. If it feels good to you, you can kind of rock back and forth a little bit. This one is really great if you tend to have tight hip flexors or find yourself, maybe you have a desk job, working at a desk. You can even do this sitting in a chair. All right. Go ahead and release that leg across the opposite leg over the opposite thigh, holding on to the back of the thigh for an even deeper stretch. For 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and turn onto your side. You're going to press yourself up. Let's go ahead and do a little stretch throughout the shoulder region and the arms. Sitting nice and tall on your sitting bones, I want you to extend your right arm across the body, and you're going to press your palm into the area just right above your elbow. You can turn your head opposite direction of your arm. And try not to hold your breath. So often during the day we can find ourselves, if we're stressed, tensing the muscles throughout our body, which in turn can tense the pelvic floor as well. All right, we want to make sure to be mindful of what we're doing in all of our moves throughout the day. All right, not just during our Pilates workouts. This mindfulness will benefit you in many areas of your life. For 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and interlace the hands behind the back. You're going to open up the chest nice and wide. All right, opening up through the front of the pecs here. And go ahead and lean to one side. Exhale. Inhale, lean opposite side. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and do a few shoulder rolls. Place your hands on your knees. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, down and back, and repeat. One more time. All right, nice work today. This concludes our 30-minute upper body burn session. Thanks so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you in the next class. Bye-bye.